Listen to this liar, Luca Lampariello.
I understand that you might get angry if you see these people selling courses. They're making money out of supposedly gullible people, but you can always get a course, and if you don't like it, you just, there's this refund policy, and then
you say there's a refund policy.
You go on with your life. That's why I think.
You say that there is a refund policy, that you can get your money back. So now I will show after this people complaining about the course that they buy from Luca Lampariello. So did you pay those people their money back? And also listen to this. You notice that Luca Lampariello just put his finger on his nose now when he was talking about people selling courses, and he wants to say that he's not fake or liar or a scammer. Yeah, liar, scammer, fraud. Luca Lampariello, fake polyglot, liar, scammer, fraud. Finger on the nose, you liar. Yeah. He put his finger on his nose when he talked about his course that he's selling, because it's a scammer course. Fake, liar, scammer. And now I will show what people are saying about his course. Okay, so I have searched here if anyone have bought the Luca Lampariello course and what they think about it. And it looks like there's some people who are complaining about it and saying that it's waste of money. Waste of money. What a waste of money. Before I show the rest of the comments and the other posts that people have made about Luca Lampariello's course, then I will show you something else here on my channel. If you go here to my playlists and then you go to the playlist of Luca Lampariello, if you go to the playlist of Luca Lampariello, then you can find one of my last videos where I showed the prices of his courses. The video here that is 55 minutes and 52 seconds. This one, yes, you are a fraud. How Luca? This video here, 55 minutes. In this video, I show you the prices of his courses, so you can see how much he takes for his courses, scamming people. Then you will understand why some people are not happy about this when he just sell them some useless course, and then it cost a lot of money for this scammer course. And then on the live stream he will say if people don't like the course or not happy with the course, then they can get their money back. He say like this, he want to say that it's a good course. It's not a good course and many people complaining, and that's what I'm showing here in this video. You fucking scammer, shit human, trash human. And then on the live stream, end of the live stream, they will call me a hater. Luca Lampariello and his subscribers and viewers on the live stream, end of the live stream. After I left the live stream, then I go back and look again. After I left the live stream, I go back again, then I look the last few minutes, then I see that they call me a hater. So when people tell the truth about you scammers, that you are fake liars and scammers, then people are hater. You can call it hater if you want, but you know what? You are the liar and the scammer. It's funny how those liars and scammers, they are the one who are the liars and the scammers. Then they will make videos about me or make comments about me and make it look like I'm the bad guy or I'm the one who is not telling the truth. Like some fucking disgusting humans. Not only they're liars and scammers, but they will make videos about me and they will make lies about me and making lying comments about me and saying shit about me when they are the liars and the scammers. Some fucking disgusting piece of trash humans. Some of the lowest disgusting humans I have ever seen. Some of the lowest disgusting shit trash humans I have ever seen in my life. People who are liars and scammers, they don't even feel bad about being liars and scammers. They feel proud of themselves. They feel proud of themselves being liars and scammers. And then when me or other people telling the truth about them being liars and scammers, then they'll make videos about me or saying bad things about me or other people who criticize them. Some fucking disgusting shit humans. So let's take a look here on some of those websites here and people's opinion about the course of Luca Lampariello. Look here, someone says don't buy Luca Lampariello's intermediate course. The other day I decided to buy Luca Lampariello's intermediate to advanced course. What a waste of money, I'm so mad. What a waste of money, I'm so mad. You can see here someone is mad, angry and saying that this course is waste of money. Luca Lampariello, he said that he will give people the money back if they're not happy with the course. So Luca Lampariello, why you did not give this guy his money back? This guy here, I think he should go and ask Luca Lampariello to give his money back. And also he should report Luca Lampariello, the scammer, to the police. You should report Luca Lampariello, the scammer, to the police for selling you some scammer course. Look here. Pretty much everything in that course can be found online and in the book Fluent for Free that I read a couple of years ago. Nothing new, just a brand name. Do yourselves a favor and save some money. This group has better advice. Do yourself a favor and save some money. Don't buy this course from the scammer Luca Lampariello, the scammer master. Let's see the other comments here also, what people say about this. Look here, did you buy a course about how to progress to advanced levels and not a course in your target language that has that type of material? Yes, big mistake. That's why I posted it. Look, this Luca Lampariello, the scammer master, he's not really selling a course in someone's target language. It's just some course how to progress in the language. Just some bullshit. Just some scammer course. Is it just a course teaching you how to learn a language? Yeah. A course how to learn a language or teach a language. It's not really learning a language. Like Luca Lampariello is not really teaching people a language. Why he's not teaching people a language? Because he cannot speak all those 15 languages. So how can he teach people a language? And he's not a language teacher. He's just a fucking scammer. So he cannot teach people a language. He will just make some course together with people working for him. People working for Luca Lampariello, the scammer, and the same with the other polyglot scammers. People working for them. Maybe some people from the polyglot conference. Maybe some people from the polyglot conference make those kind of courses. Then they write down some courses or something like that for the polyglot YouTubers. Then they sell those courses. Just some bullshit. Listen and read there. I just gave a course on how to learn. Lol. I listen and read there. You shouldn't just give that out for free. Put it behind a PayPal wall or paywall. Behind a paywall. Put it behind a paywall. That's what I have been telling so many times on my channel, that those polyglot YouTubers are liars and scammers, and the same with Luca Lampariello. And there's some idiots who are still supporting this Luca Lampariello. Every time or almost every time I make a video about this Luca Lampara shithole, then I get less likes on those videos than I get on the videos I make about the other polyglot YouTubers, because it looks like there's so many idiots who actually believe in Luca Lampariello. Even he's also fake and a liar and a scammer. And I've told so many times that those scammers They just make some bullshit courses and bullshit nonsense, and then they will ask money for that. Lucas, one of those guys that is really good at something himself but incapable of effectively helping others do what he does. You just need to have smart goals. This person here say that Luca is good at something by himself, but he can't help others doing it because he cannot do it also himself. Luca Lampariello cannot speak 15 languages. Luca Lampariello cannot speak 15 languages. He is just good at faking it. Luca Lampariello is good at faking and pretending to speak 15 languages by making some fake edited videos, reading from a script and practicing a script and memorizing a script and practicing the pronunciation. Guys, if you want to learn a language and you are ready to invest some money in the process, invest in something that's actually connected to that language. Buy a textbook, subscribe for an app, find a teacher, but please don't buy books how to learn a language. Yeah, I should have done this instead. Solid advice. That's what I have told also in a video I made before on my channel. Long time ago, I made a video where I told people some language advices. I can make more videos about language learning advices, then people will tell me why I'm not doing that. It's because I want to take more time to this, showing people that the polyglot YouTubers are fake, liars and scammers. If I concentrate on other things, then I will spend less time to show that the polyglot YouTubers are fake, liars and scammers. If I spend time talking about language learning and giving advice about language learning, and then also if I take time to tell people about learning Danish or Arabic like that, then suddenly I will make too many videos about that, and then I will not make so many videos about the fake polyglot YouTubers. But maybe in the future I will make some videos about those things. But also I'm not a language teacher, so I don't want to make too much about language learning. Like, I don't want to make too much videos about how to learn languages or learning this language or this language, because I'm not a language teacher. But let's continue here. Beware of YouTube polyglots. Most of them are just scamming. Same like Luca Lampariello. They're all scammers, not most of them, like all of them are fucking scammers, man. Beware of YouTube polyglots, most of them are just scamming. Whenever I hear easy language learning, I laugh. The best it can be is challenging, the worst is soul crushing. You have to learn literally thousands of things to just get by. That's never gonna be easy. Serious polyglots just fucking at it, shoveling every day. These guys want to tell you that you can be a marathon runner with 100-meter dash training and you will enjoy the whole thing. Look at me, I'm smiling, not happening. That's what I've been telling on my channel so many times. Yeah, and to be fair, he is actually good at his languages. No, he's not. I heard him all of my tears in a video yesterday and it was very impressive. He's not good at the languages. He's good at faking it. He's good at faking it. I haven't mentioned him by name, just the average I see. So maybe let's validate OP's experience and say Luca is great. He's just does useless books, but he works hard for himself. No, he's not great and he does not work hard for himself. He is fake and a liar and a scammer. I'm sure he's happier now. Is this okay for you? Yeah, bullshit, man. Or you haggle with me and say it is only one useless book. You drive a hard bargain. I just have to be thankful that I don't give a fuck about Lucas Spiel either way. Yeah, why? Steve Kaufman is the only one I truly trust not to be a scammer. Steve Kaufman is a scammer. He is a scammer. LinkU works. LinkU is cheap. Yes, he constantly shells it, but there is nothing remotely deceptive going on. He is a liar and a scammer. And if LinkU is good, then it's because some professional people made that app. It's not Steve Kaufman who made the app. And if LinkU is good, it doesn't mean that Steve Kaufman can speak 20 languages. He's still fake liar and a scammer. I refused to get a LinkU subscription because the app wasn't working for me, and their tech support basically ignored me after telling me to try reinstalling it. Also, there's free alternatives to LinkU. I believe the mobile app bugs have reduced. I haven't had any problems for a while. Fair, this was a couple years ago, but I'm not willing to pay that price to be ignored by tech support, especially when there's an open source alternative. Is there? The install is a bit more involved, but here well, thank you for this. I had no idea this existed. I currently am learning a minority language not supported by LinkU, and I used to use LWT in the past, but it was such a hassle to set up. This actually looks super easy. I'm doing this as soon as I get home. Learning with text just in Python, cute, blah blah. Okay, whatever. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. Okay, there's a lot of comments. I don't know if I'll read all those comments. There's so many comments. Let's see here. I love LinkU, but their tech support is definitely lacking. I've noticed that they respond in the forums, but it takes much longer than I would have expected to fix some of the tech issues. Like after a recent update, something breaks, and I guess rather than roll back, they work on figuring it out. But until they do, you just have to live with that broken feature. That being said, when LinkU is working, it's one of my favorite language learning tools. It's not a flashcard or learning to translate silly sentences. It's just guided reading of native content. Steve Kaufman was known before YouTube, and he's measured. He's not talking crap, but LinkU is anything but cheap. Maybe YouTube makes everyone scammy. Steve Kaufman is a scammer. He's a fake polyglot, fake hyperpolyglot, and a scammer. I paid a yearly subscription, and it's way cheaper than buying multiple courses about how to learn a language, which is normally what these other YouTubers are pushing. Whatever, man. I wouldn't touch anything these guys do. Getting kinda scammed is pricey in any range. But I'll subscribe to LinkU. I subscribe 3 times at least, but always get to the point that I think it is crazy expensive, and I can do what it does for free or cheaper at least. I just download 2 ebooks, TL plus native, and I compare text. This is what Steve did. If I remember right, I read it in his book. Nowadays you can find audiobooks, same concept. Why I don't speak German with this foolproof system, you ask? I tell you, because I don't put in any work. Okay, there are so many comments here. Okay, there's a lot of comments. I don't know if I'll read all those comments or what the fuck, man. Okay, let's see if there's anything more about Luca Lampariello shithole. Okay, this is about Steve Clownman. Steve Kaufman is fake, liar, and a scammer. But it looks like there are many people who like the liars and the scammers. At the intermediate stage, pretty much no course will be helpful since it's more about putting hundreds and hundreds of hours into using the language. You can get a tutor to help you fine-tune some stuff, but the bulk of the work is putting time in on your own at this point. I had a teacher now. Thank you for the advice. Sorry to hear that. I like Luca's YouTube channel. Yeah, many people like this fucking scammer and his scammer channel. He's pretty much what I'm aiming for in terms of the balance between proficiency and quantity of languages. Yeah. So you're aiming to learn 15 languages? You're aiming to learn 15 languages or what? That's some nonsense. I'm not going to read all the comments because it will take too long time. You can pause the video and read the comments because there's so many comments. There's so many comments. You can pause the video or go search this by yourself. I'll not read everything. I'm very grateful to Luca. Not only did I take the OIP course, but he was my personal coach and I was able to acquire important tools. I speak English, French, and Spanish. I passed the B2 of German and at Goethe, and I am in my 6th year of Japanese, and the level of university provided by Luca's courses and personal contact have always been helpful to me. There's a big chance that you are one of the people working with Luca Lampariello or Luca Lampariello himself or one of the other fake polyglot YouTubers. Look here, kind of reminds me of the joke where the best way to make easy money is to write a book on how to make easy money. Why? I will agree with others, you should have bought a course in your target language. If you are intermediate, there shouldn't be a problem. Hiring a teacher is even better. Luca is pretty much spot on with most of his advice. Bullshit, man. Knows what he's talking about and has a lot of show for it in terms of fluency in many languages. Bullshit, man. A lot of people could use that sort of guidance, as you will clearly see if you hang out on this subreddit for more than 1 hour, and for them spending $200-400 on a course to get a framework for learning and all the steps to follow will be very beneficial and money well spent. $200 to $400 on Luca Lampariello's scammer course is well spent. Some fucking liar, man. If you're not the target audience, then I don't know why you would buy the course in the first place, and why not ask for a refund if you weren't getting anything out of it. Just some bullshit, man. Just some fucking liar shit, human. He stole all of his new advice from books like Fluent for free. These books are way cheaper than his course. He stole everything, and everyone believes him because he is everywhere. So Luca Lampariello, the shit scammer, stole something. What a surprise, the scammer is stealing. Of course he's stealing because he's a scammer. Not a fanboy in any way. I gave up sobbing to polyglots of any kind a decade ago, but realize he's been on YouTube for probably 15 years saying basically the same kind of stuff that books is a few years old. Just bullshit, man. It won't be the first nor the last time someone takes advantage of his influence to steal from lesser known people. That happens all the time. Luca always said how his bidirectional translation was the best method, but he changed his tune some years ago. Luca Lampariello is a liar and a scammer. Luca Lampariello is a liar and a scammer, and you should ask him to give you a refund, give you your money back, and also you should report him to the police. Everyone who have bought some courses from Luca Lampariello or bought anything from Luca Lampariello or any other polyglot YouTuber, you should report Luca Lampariello and the other polyglot YouTubers to the police. Let's see the next one here. The next one here was 8 years ago. The one I showed you before was 1 year ago, and this one here was 8 years ago. Is Luca Lampariello's masterclass worth the money? I just received some kind of promotional emails from Luca Lampariello, famous polyglot on YouTube, saying that I can purchase his masterclass lessons at a discounted price of €99 from the usual price of €199. I know he's well respected in the polyglot community and his language methods and skills are legit, but I am still on the fence whether to take this offer, as it would be a huge disappointment for me if the contents advice in the videos turned out to be very generic, common ones. So my question is, has anyone taken his masterclass lessons in the past or known of someone who did so? By the way, it says the promotion lasts for 3 days only. Here's an excerpt from the email. I am proud of this masterclass because the secrets I reveal here are the result of 20 years of thought, practice, research and application to myself, and 5 years to all the students who took and are still taking coaching lessons with me. The response of the people who have taken this course has been overwhelmingly positive and has literally warmed my heart, giving me the certainty that I am doing something concrete to help people in their journey. I am offering my masterclass for a one-time special offer. The original price for this masterclass was €199, but only during the next 3 days you can have it for €99. If you want to be part of this journey as well, click on the button below and join the league. Remember, this offer is only going to last 3 days. This is not a marketing strategy. It is really a limited offer for a limited amount of people, those who will be faster. So I have to warn you, if by the end of the 3 days you haven't subscribed to the masterclass, please don't send me an email telling me that you changed your mind. So if you are thinking, well, yes, but I can wait, there is time, think again. Subscribe to the masterclass now, because you have just read this email without risk of forgetting about this great opportunity. It takes only a few seconds and it can really change your life as a language learner in the years to come. And what I get are skills you can apply to any language, more than 6 hours online HD video, 34 lessons and questions and answer sessions. Famous polyglot on YouTube. Is there any proof he is not just a self-aggrandizing jackass? Yeah. Is there proof? This is even from who it says it's from. There are hundreds of videos on his YouTube channel and also dozens of hours of podcast where he discusses language learning and shows his fluency in all the languages he speaks. So I don't think Luca is someone who would try to cash in off of novice language learners. Here is a video. Luca Lampariello is a liar and a scammer and a fraud, and he's making fake edited videos, reading from a script and practicing a script and practicing the pronunciation. There are hundreds of videos on his YouTube channel, and hence no need to pay for this. Why? Let's see what is this video he's talking about. Question and answer, talent, motivation, and maintaining languages, English or Spanish, English, and French. So a 14-minute or less than 14-minute video where he will speak in 3 languages or something, some fake edited video.
Hi everyone, this is que he tomado.
Looking to left side to read your script, scammer. Fake polyglot, looking to left side to read his script.
Vivir con extranjeros, entonces en mi microentorno me levanto a la mañana y tengo que hablar inglés, o me gusta hablar inglés con una persona holandesa, porque vivo también con una chica holandesa.
Looking to left side to read your script. So this is the video that you want to say that is convincing you, some fake edited video reading from a script.
To start a language, and if I have et mon emploi du temps va plus ou moins.
Looking to left side to read the script in French. So this is the video that he wants to say that is convincing in the Spanish and also in the French. He's looking there to left side to read his script, this fake polyglot clown. And here you have another video with the other fucking scammer here also. Just some fake videos reading from a script, pretending to speak some languages that he cannot speak. A fake edited video reading from a script is not really proof of anything. I don't know anything about the guy of the program, but I would be suspicious of any kind of class that tries to recruit you via unsolicited emails, shockful or artificial scarcity. This email uses every tired marketing. I think it means tried marketing. I'm not sure. This email uses every tired or tried marketing trick in the book and says this isn't marketing. So it's a very pressure heavy email which would put me off immediately. Edit. Had a quick look at his website and it seems like he just gives very generic advice. Choose a language you love. Don't fall into bad habits. Don't be afraid to speak. So I certainly wouldn't shell out that much on it personally. I have told this so many times in my videos that this is a big scam and they just give some language learning advices, some bullshit advices that you can find for free on the internet. Some bullshit advices about language learning that you can find for free on the internet. Then two scammers will sell those advices in some courses for hundreds of dollars. Same like Luca Lampariello and many other of those polyglot scammers. I am subscribed to his website and Luca sent emails about language learning to his subscribers every now and then. And this is the first time I received mail of this sort. I've showed something about this before on my YouTube channel in some other video before about Luca Lampariello, that he tried to make people subscribe to his newsletter. then suddenly after he will start to send them some emails about his courses. Just a big scam, because he's a scammer. Look here, at least explains why you were on the mailing list. What if they have never done it before? It makes me wonder why they have started doing it now. Still the buy now act. Now, do it now. Bit gets my bullshit detector ticking. And what does he mean, and what is he talking about? He's talking about this bullshit here. Here where Luca Lampariello, the scammer master, he says, remember this offer is only going to last 3 days. This is not a marketing strategy. It is really a limited offer for a limited amount of people, those who will be faster. Some fucking scammer technique telling you that, oh, it's only for 3 days, there's only 3 days back, and only few people back who can get this course. You have to hurry now, or else you cannot get the course, or you cannot subscribe to the course like that. He do like this, some fucking scammer technique, some fucking scammer shit. This is not a marketing strategy. It is really a limited offer for a limited amount of people, those who will be faster. It's like, hurry up, do it now, or else you will not be fast enough to do it. Here, look, so I have to warn you, if by the end of 3 days you haven't subscribed to the masterclass, please don't send me an email telling me that you changed your mind. So he is warning people. It's like he's scaring people and warning people, if you don't subscribe now before the end of the 3 days, then you cannot get this course. So if you're thinking, well, yes, but I can wait, there's time, think again. What kind of scammer technique is this? Subscribe to the masterclass now, because you have just read this email without risk of forgetting about this great opportunity. It takes only a few seconds, and it can really change your life as a language learner in the years to come. Some fucking scammer techniques from the scammer master Luca Lampariello. Scammer shit, human. Fucking disgusting piece of trash, human. It's all very generic advice. Absolutely not worth the money. Moreover, would you really take advice on language learning from someone with such stilted English? Someone with such stilted English. I have to say that I disagree with you on both points. His English stilted. As a native North American speaker, I think Luca's English is nearly perfect in terms of accent and fluency. And I've listened to his 6-hour lecture series, How to Master Any Language, which is probably the video part of this offer, and it's a well-organized practical guide. I think it's worth $100 to the person who is going to use it and who likes Luca's teaching style. Then someone tell him, hi Luca, and the person deleted his account or her account. The person deleted the account there. I just don't get the negativity in this sub. Is there something wrong with trying to make a living teaching language learning? Yeah. The dude's not a scam artist. He's a language learner who tutors others. And my advice was simply, if you like his teaching style, it's worth $100. Yeah, bullshit, man. Always do scammers will tell people not to be negative and that people are haters or jealous and all this bullshit. And then they will say that they're not scammers. Hi. I'm sorry you are upset by people's reaction in this sub, but I think encouraging someone to spend such a huge sum Maybe it's nothing to you, but to most people $100 is a lot for something that's available free. Seems absurd on its face. I think the reaction on this sub might have something to do with the fact that there is no shortcut to language learning and a lot of people promising results that are unrealistic, and results don't generally correspond to money invested, they correspond to time spent. There is a whole glut of products and people without any accreditation or regulation trying to make money off of people trying to learn languages on their own. There's nothing wrong with that in itself, but if you think it's wrong to be skeptical, then I think you are just not seeing what's going on. Based on your action, I would guess this is personal to you. Why is personal? Because it's Luca Lampariello, or else it's someone working for Luca Lampariello, or else it's one of the other polyglot YouTubers or some other scammer supporting Luca Lampariello. His English stilted. As a native North American speaker, I think Luca's English is nearly perfect in terms of accent and fluency. Did you read the email? It feels like it was written by a mediocre high school student. It feels like it was written by a mediocre high school student. That's what I told you, that Luca Lampariello and Lindy Butes and many of those fake polyglot YouTubers, many of those scammers, there's a big chance that they did not even finish high school and they don't have an education. But all of those scammers, they will pretend that they have some very high education and master degree and PhD and all this bullshit. All those scammers or many of those polyglot YouTubers, they'll pretend that they have some PhD or that they are engineers or they have some other high education. But the reality and the truth is that many of those polyglot YouTubers, they never finished an education, and there's a big chance that they never finished high school. There's a very big chance that they never finished high school. That's why now they are doing these YouTube channels about making money from being a polyglot YouTuber. Those polyglot YouTubers, if they actually had an education, then they will go and work with that education. And if they could speak so many languages, then they will use those languages to go and have some good work. But instead they are making some YouTube channels to scam people. Very big chance that Luca Lampariello and Lindy Butes and all those polyglot YouTubers, that they did not finish high school yet. Very big chance that Luca Lampariello, Lindy Butes and the other polyglot YouTubers, they didn't finish high school. That's if they actually have been in high school. There's a big chance that they have never been in high school. Then look here, I think it's worth $100 to the person who is going to use it and who likes Luca's teaching style. I completely disagree. The advice there is completely generic and in no way goes beyond the kinds of things you will hear over and over again from respectable language learners. But of course you are free to spend $100 on whatever you want. Well, let's see how many comments here, because I don't know if I'm going to read all this. How many comments? 25 comments. Okay, let's just take a look. I'm not basing my estimate of his English level on the email text. I'm basing it on listening to hours of him speak the language. He speaks an almost unaccented North American English. That's quite an accomplishment. Yeah, maybe he's good at speaking English because he's living in USA. And I don't know if he's from USA or not, because some people will say that he's from Italy. From Italy or USA, the thing is that Luca Lampariello now live in USA. Luca Lampariello live in USA and I think he have been living in USA for many years. Then he have learned English. But just because you have learned English and good at speaking English doesn't mean that you have a good education and that you have studied English on a high level in school. Maybe he's good at speaking English, but he's not good at writing English because he did not go to high school. I completely disagree. The advice there is completely generic and in no way goes beyond the kinds of things you will hear over and over again from respectable language learners. Did you listen to the bulk of the 6-hour lecture? Yeah, bullshit with you, man. If so, you should state that clearly. If not, you are not in much of a position to assess his advice. $100 is not a lot of money, is it? When I teach English lessons, I charge $40 an hour, so that's 2.5 hours of my time. If OP thinks it would be worth that much, it probably is. If OP doesn't like his teaching style, it's not worth it because OP won't actually put in the time to learn from him. The fact that you are basing your assessment of the guy on the copy-pasted text of an email says that you haven't done any research into this. Yeah, bullshit with you, man. Someone being a teacher and teaching for 2.5 hours where the person actually teach someone the language is different from some clown like Luca Lampariello just giving some language learning advice how to learn a language. There's a very big difference between Luca Lampariello, the clown, and the other clown polyglot YouTubers giving some advices about how to learn a language. There's a very big difference between that and between a language teacher who actually teach people something in the language. OP's question was, so my question is, has anyone taken his masterclass lessons in the past or known of someone who did so? And I don't think your answer was very helpful to that end. Yeah, but you scammer supporter, your answer is helpful, you fucking scammer supporter. Thanks for your comments. I am tilting towards buying the lessons, but I still have a few questions to ask before I finally make up my mind. I am Korean who's trying to brush up on my English, but is the advice in the videos also useful for an advanced learner? Secondly, I am more interested in learning to improve my fluency than anything else, as I believe my accent pronunciation is quite okay. Does he cover enough of how to develop fluency as well? By the way, I just found out there is a 30-day refund policy. I guess I might just give it a try. Yeah. Do you really think the scammer will give you the money back? Do you really think the scammer will give you the money back? And if you want to learn the language or be better at the language, if you want to improve your English, then you should not buy some course that is just giving you some language learning bullshit advices. Then you should go and do something about learning the language. You should practice the language. You should do some practicing the language. You should not buy some scammer course with some stupid advices. I think there's definitely advice for an advanced worker. Yeah, bullshit, man. He works as an interpreter at international conferences. Yeah. Maybe you mean the Polyglot Scammer Conference? And talks a lot about what he does to prepare for those assignments. Yeah, bullshit, man. I really think that if you like his teaching style, you will get your money's worth out of it. I enjoy listening to him talk and think he is an effective teacher since it's a modest investment, and the fact that he has a refund policy makes me say just go for it. Yeah, bullshit, man. Oh, and your username made me curious. Yeah, bullshit, man. Are you in Texas? I graduated from Texas State University and so did LBJ. LBJ, who the fuck is LBJ? Is that Luca Lampariello or who is that? Luca Lampariello is not graduated from any university. I think he did not even finish high school if you're talking about Luca Lampariello, or maybe you're talking about someone else. Okay, so there's someone called LBJ who is graduated from Texas State. So he's not talking about Luca Lampara shithole. So he's not talking about Luca Lampariello. Luca Lampariello, I don't think that he have finished an education, but he was talking about something else or someone else. Thanks again for that sound advice. Didn't know Luca works as an interpreter. That definitely makes his lessons more trustworthy for me. Yeah. And my username, I have never been to the States and been living here, Korea, forever. Where in Korea are you? I'm in Busan at the moment. I taught here for 3 years and I'm now visiting my wife's family. Yeah, bullshit with human. Oh, that's really cool. Busan is a great place to visit. I live in Busan. It's sandwiched right between Seoul and Incheon, blah blah. Okay, let's see what else here. Well, he has to earn money somehow, right? He has pretty good advice on YouTube. Yeah, but that's about it. If you are not following them, then maybe it's just because you are either lazy or this method does not work for you. Try another. There are millions of methods of how can you possibly study language. Yeah, bullshit with human. He's not lazy, and it's not because the method is not working for him. It's because it's some fucking useless scammer course. It's some fucking useless scammer course from the scammer Luca Lampariello, the scammer master. Probably the only polyglot that doesn't ask your money is Alexander Arguelles, yeah, who is also a professor. Yeah, bullshit, man. Alexander Arguelles, the scammer professor. Everybody else are trying to sell their product. This includes Luca, Steve Kaufman, Benny, Gabriel Wiener. They always promise their products are the best, but the truth is that they do a lot more than their own method. No, they don't do a lot more than their own method. What they do is that they practice some beginner stuff in the languages. Then after, they will practice some script for their videos. Practicing a script, practicing the pronunciation. Then they'll make some fake edited videos reading a script and faking it. I suggest people to tailor their own methods of studying. The basic study method is grammar book, reading book, audiobook with MP3. These are all you need. It all comes down to own personal motivation. I have tried Gabriel Wiener's method and it didn't work for me. I don't use Anki that much. Also, it's a wonderful tool and I do like it. As for Luca, he's just a guy who is trying to make some money on the internet. He's a guy who is a liar and a scammer trying to scam people's money so he can travel the world. Same like the other polyglot YouTubers. Liars, scammers, frauds that are scamming people's money. Luca Lampariello and the other polyglot YouTubers. And anyone who have bought some courses from Luca Lampariello or other polyglot YouTubers, report them to the police. Report to scammers to the police.